Welcome to FunCart YouTube channel. We analyze customers' feedbacks and share insights into what real buyers are saying, helping you make informed purchasing decisions. The product buy link is available in the pinned comment and description. And for a quick reminder to like, share, comment, and subscribe. So, today we are doing a deep dive into something pretty wild. Imagine getting a high-definition flying camera for less than the cost of a tank of gas.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds, completely like a scam at first.
Right, but over 6,000 people bought the Loyally 2K HD FPV drone just last month alone. So we're really digging in to see if it's a genuine breakthrough or just, well, a heavily marketed toy.
Which is a huge number. I mean, looking at that sheer volume of sales, the shift in the industry is just undeniable right now.
Yeah, so let's get into those specs because the price point is currently $39.99, which is down from $66.
Right, and usually at that $40 price point, you're buying, well, basically a glorified paper airplane.
Exactly, something that drifts into a tree on day one and stays there.
Yeah, but here they are, packing a 2K Ultra HD camera with a 90-degree remote adjustable angle into this tiny, tiny package.
It's crazy. It's like getting a smartphone for the price of a phone case. And they've kept it under that magic 250-gram threshold, too.
Oh, yeah, which is huge for buyers. That keeps the FAA completely out of your backyard. No registration, just, pure flight.
Wait, so how does a device this cheap pack in so much tech without cutting critical corners? Because I always figured cheap drones just used basic gyroscopes and hoped for the best.
Well, they used to, and that is exactly why they were historically so frustrating for people to fly. But the real secret sauce here is the optical flow positioning.
Okay, break that down for me.
Sure. So it actually uses a tiny downward-facing camera to take rapid-fire pictures of the ground.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah, it constantly tracks the texture of the grass or the pavement below it to detect if the wind is pushing it off course. If it senses drift, it automatically fires the opposing motors to correct itself.
So it's essentially anchoring itself visually to the ground. That is incredibly clever.
Exactly. And when you pair that with the altitude hold feature, the drone is doing all the heavy lifting of balancing itself.
Which means a total beginner can literally just take their thumbs off the sticks.
Right, and the drone just hovers there perfectly, letting you actually focus on framing the shot instead of panicking.
That makes so much sense. They basically stripped out the high-end cinematic features you'd see on a $1,000 rig and poured every dollar of that $40 budget into anti-crash tech.
Exactly, because manufacturers realize beginners don't throw their drones in the closet because the image resolution is slightly off.
Right, they quit because they crash.
Spot on. They crash and give up.
And that completely tracks with the customer feedback we're looking at. We're seeing an average of 4.5 stars out of over 2,200 global reviews.
Yeah, the user stories are pretty wild to read.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, parents are watching their 13-year-olds master it instantly, and self-proclaimed clumsy flyers are raving about its durability. Plus, they throw in a carrying bag, spare blades, and 2 batteries. But, let me push back on those batteries for a second.
Okay, let's hear it.
So buyers mentioned 26 minutes of total flight time, right? Which means you're getting a maximum of 13 minutes per battery.
Right, 13 minutes each.
If I am a first-time flyer, 13 minutes feels incredibly short. You barely figure out the controls and it's time to land. Is that really enough time to actually have fun?
I mean, if you were fighting the controls the whole time, 13 minutes would absolutely be a deal breaker. But that is where features like headless mode completely change the equation.
Right, headless mode. Remind me how that works again.
So normally you have to orient yourself to the front of the drone. If it's flying back toward you, the left and right controls are reversed.
Yeah, that always breaks my brain a little bit.
It breaks everyone's brain.
Yeah.
Headless mode just removes that entirely. You push the stick away from you and the drone flies away from you, regardless of where the actual camera is pointing.
Oh, wow. So you skip the learning curve entirely.
Exactly. Plus, they have one key takeoff and landing. You aren't wasting a single minute of that battery life trying to figure out orientation or fighting the wind.
You're just flying.
Right. That is exactly why ease of use and value for money absolutely dominate the positive reviews. Those 13 minutes per battery become highly efficient, enjoyable minutes.
So when you swap in that second battery, you're already flying like a pro.
Yeah, pretty much. And, looking at all this, it really leaves you with something fascinating to consider.
What's that?
Well, aerial photography used to be this highly technical pursuit locked behind thousands of dollars of gear.
And hours of training, right?
Exactly. But today, it is just this accessible, pocket-sized toy available to almost anyone. It really makes you wonder how this complete democratization of perspective might change the way we document our everyday lives moving forward.
That is such a great point to leave off on. You've been listening to FunCart YouTube channel, where we help you make informed decisions. If you get any help from the video, then hit that red subscribe button showing below and press bell icon for future videos notifications. You can also visit this channel and watch other videos for more interesting toys. One product review at a time. We'll catch you next time.